travel, but so worth it. This project is literally a work in progress and by a labor of love by so many people who care about their community.
One of the things about all of our murals that they have in common is that we kind of showcase the colors of West Texas.
The city of Monahans is about to get a lot brighter.
A lot of the community members were just hoping, to have various things that we see in other communities that kind of bring some interest and some life and some color into the community.
Born and raised in Monahans, Lindsay Balderas says she started the Monahans Mural Project in collaboration with other community members to keep art alive.
Just kind of started gathering people, volunteers and artists, people who would be interested in working on this project with us.
The project is designed to showcase local artists, beauty, and the city's history, especially at the corner of 4th and Betty.
This is our mural. It starts with the Native Americans in Buffalo kind of running through the sandhills, which is kind of paying homage to the fact that this used to all just be desert land.
If you pay a visit to Monahans, you can easily spot 4 murals on different public spaces. Balderas says the goal is to have a total of 8 murals complete in the next few months, but says it takes a village to make that happen.
Monahans basically is an oilfield service related town. Everyone gets up early, everybody gets home late.
It's a hustle and bustle town. Longtime community member and the Jazz Cafe's former owner, Kathy Fawcett, says art helps bring present and future generations together.
You can drive by any of these murals and look at beauty and have color and have freshness of life.
Fawcett is also an artist and adds to a collaborative mural in the city, and she's no stranger to mural painting.
I'd like to show you the first mural I've done.
Tucked in Fawcett's permanently closed cafe in the men's bathroom is what she says is one of the reasons to the start of her painting journey.
It's just a representation of jazz. It's just a free form.
And says now she's able to continue contributing to the future of Monahans with the mural project.
You never know who it's going to touch. Not just the town folk, but people coming through.
Picture after picture, the murals have slowly gained traction on social media, showing people the colors and uniqueness of the town. And one of the things that really helped bring this project to life are people like Fawcett, who volunteered.
And that volunteer time is what it really takes to make a community feel like home and to bring these really special things to life.
So much color. Balderas tells us that the mural project is open to anyone who wishes to join and showcase, their artsy side. You can stop by anytime to snap a selfie or a family photo in front of the murals. Reporting live in studio, Mural, ABC Big 2 News.